Technology. We all use it. Using technology can range from simply being a text to your loved one or a close relative, a stressful day on the clock, a random visit to the grocery store to pick up your baby some baby formula, or a late night college football game. No matter what we are doing in that very second or where we are at, technology is always being used. Technology, as good of a thing as it is, it also has been a growing issue every day that passes by. Yeah, there are positive effects, but in the contrary, it also has negative aspects. It is affecting the things we are not sure of, such as our privacy. But most importantly, it is affecting our health. If you want to know how technology positively affects your well being, then follow along because today we will discuss how technology affects your health and privacy both positively and negatively, and how it is advancing in these two aspects. First, I will talk about how technology affects your daily lives in privacy and health. Secondly, I will give you examples on technology. Lastly, I will tell you how technology will keep progressing in the future. Now that you have an idea of what I'm going to discuss, let's begin by discussing how technology affects our health and privacy positively. Technology has been playing an important role in our health systems and privacy ever since the 1970s, when microcomputers began to become available and used for things like hospital billing and safekeeping of private and personal information. Technology has helped make health in daily life much better and simpler, giving important details and opportunities for treatment that is quickly and more accurately. According to the article by the PMC, U.S. National Library of Medicine, and Fernanda Bilolio, Doctor of Medicine, published on July 19, 2017, stated that performing accurate diagnosis using computed tomography in emergency medicine may reduce mortality rates in various diseases. Before CT scans, we had focal plane tomography. This is an example of focal plane tomography, which goes back to at least 1917. It was able to perform the same task as a CT scan. This is an example of a CT scan. As technology advances increased over time, this scan was replaced by the more accurate and safe CT scan, as mentioned. Nowadays, in order to detect cancer in the body, doctors order a patient to get a CT scan. They have the ability to image bone, soft tissue, and blood vessels at the same time, providing detailed images of many types of tissues, allowing quick diagnosis and even quicker treatment. According to the article by PhD certified Pickens, published on November 30, 2015, focal tomography was the main method of obtaining tomography in medical imaging until the late 1970s. It has been replaced by the more advanced imaging techniques such as the CT and the MRI. Technology can also affect you negatively. I'm going to continue this speech with information on how technology can also influence negative outcomes. Back then, before people had accurate and advanced technology, people used punch cards as the first effort of data storage in a machine language. These so-called punch cards were to communicate information to equipment before computers were developed. According to the magazine by Caleb Scarf, in 1889, a mechanical engineer named Herman Hollerith persuaded the United States government to use machine-readable paper punch cards and electric counting machines to conduct the national census, saving the U.S. Treasury about $5 million in the cost of handling data for 62 million people. People trust computers more than anything up to this day. Engineers use computers to keep data and use design processes. Before the computers and punch cards, there was no saving data. Here it is how it affected our privacy negatively. But the same technology that can't go a day without is causing more harm than good. And not just for other people, it's affecting you too, presenting serious threats. Big companies that we know, such as Google and Safari, are collecting huge amounts of data information from daily users, and these web browsers are sometimes doing it behind our backs without our knowledge. The information that is so-called small is more than just names, addresses, age, and where we live. Devices are known for collecting passwords and crucial information such as conversations, photos, videos, and every place we visited in the last day. Now, we all know that it's not small information. According to the magazine by Grant Kelly, Chief Executive Officer published on November 1, 2021, as you log into the accounts, the password manager saves your password and suggests changing weak or duplicate passwords away from obtaining crucial information. In a skeptical view, this is dangerous because if you are not the owner of information, the stakes are at risk. I have gone over how technology affects your privacy negatively. I will now inform my audience on technology advancements. Here is how technology will keep advancing in the future. Technology provides a maker's education in AI, IT design, and many STEM fields. With today's technology, designers can have access to limitless choices of colors and shades so that can mix and match their designs. A tool called Colors can help designers pick the best colors today. There are also new tools for communicating with clients. According to the article by Mohit Tater, founder and CEO of Black Book Investments, published on December 13, 2021, he stated, "Thanks to today's technology, talented designers can now have various avenues that can help them kickstart their careers. Because of the internet, communicate with their clients and show off their masterpiece is much easier." What technology is doing to ensure our privacy, you might ask. On the other hand, technology is not just making privacy worse. They gave it a shot, and technology nowadays is now ensuring our privacy stays confidential one step at a time. Technology provides a way of protecting individuals' privacy by allowing them to share not only enough personal information with service providers to complete correlation of users' interactions with these third parties. According to the government source published by NPR by Daniel Swerdling on October 2nd, 2013, they stated that the federal law protecting your electronic information was passed in 1986, making it older than the World Wide Web. The government argues that the Fourth Amendment protects information that you keep in your desk, but not information that you keep online. In the article, it states, the Fourth Amendment guards against online information and any third-party websites to collect information about your knowledge. I have covered all the aspects regarding technology, its positive and negative effects on our health and privacy. I will be ending this speech on behalf of what I have covered. Technology has affected us in our daily lives in many different ways. Today, I'll talk about how technology affects our daily lives. I explained what kind of technology affected you, healthy, and privacy in a negative and positive way. And I gave examples of what type of technology out there are being used up to this day. So now, there are many ways technology is going to advance in the future. It might be negative, some positive, but technology is our future, and the future is now. Thank you.